Yes, this was Uganda's military chief and the son of the president. I asked him why he was bragging about killing Ugandans that support the opposition. And then the tweets disappeared. They were deleted. Of course, you cannot remove things from the internet. You can't erase them. So here they are.
Oh, I made that was a mistake. I have to delete. Too late, brother. Too late. In Uganda, there's a saying, "Ojukidde okwebikanga bukedde." You've just remembered to cover yourself when it's already morning. You got to wake up and go to work. So it's better to cover yourself the moment you enter your bed, so that you don't have to be like, okay, I think I would. It's time to pull my blanket, cover myself, only to check your time and be like, oh, it's 7. I've got to be to work. That's Muhoozi Kainerugaba.
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live Political Commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
I cannot appreciate you enough for using your valuable time to always go on social media, break down things for people.
And yes, indeed, presenting to you from these United States of America, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching me and at whatever time you might watch this conversation. My name is Mordecai Marissa, and you're welcome to this Mordecai Marissa Live, where, ladies and gentlemen, we continue to follow trends and extremely unfortunate events going on in Uganda. You all know Uganda had an election on the 15th of this month that was rigged by Museveni through ways he's practiced for quite some time. Ballot stuffing, intimidation, coercion, to mention but a few. Bribery, I mean, name it, the list goes on and on and on. Now, after that, actually, shortly after Bobi Wine's casting his ballot, his home was surrounded by security officers from different security organs. And they went further. They wanted to abduct him. He was able to escape. And now he's in hiding. And what followed was threats from Museveni's son, who happens to be the commander of our defense forces, Muhoozi Kainerugaba, promising to kill Bobi Wine, boasting about how he's been able to kill 22 members of the National Unity Platform, a political party Bobi Wine leads. I mean, normal stuff, normal things normal people do. Unbelievable. So, Firstpost Africa has been able to interview Bobi Wine, where he gives his comments about these unfortunate stuff going on in Uganda. Again, or I should let you know that he's speaking from an undisclosed location. As you know, they're hunting him. They're not able. Muhoozi Kainerugaba gave him a 48 hours ultimatum for him to surrender himself to the authority. Bobi Wine says he won't surrender. I won't surrender. That's what he says. Let's go on and listen here. Election day, you have 3 lawless things happen to 3 of our deputy presidents of Bobi Wine. 1, the abduction of Bobi Wine's deputy president for northern Uganda, Lina Zedriga. The abduction of Bobi Wine's deputy president for western Uganda. Lina Zedriga is northern Uganda, and then Mama Jolly Jacqueline Tukamushaba is for western Uganda. The raid of Bobi Wine's deputy president for Buganda, Muhammad Mwanga Chivumbi, where these gun-wielding men, shot at people. They killed 10 of them inside the fence of Mwanga Chivumbi's home. They killed 10 people. But Museveni continues to posture as though this election was free and fair. Unbelievable. It's sickening. Background, if you're not from Uganda, what you see in the background, it is tear gas. They made sure that wherever Bobi Wine went, they had to make sure that they disperse people who are chanting his name, celebrating his appearance in these places. And, they said the only way to do this is to tear gas. They didn't care whether they were tear gas in a place that was close to a hospital or a school. They didn't care. They were just senselessly tear. I'm going to go on and show you what Larry Mado had to post. I don't understand the minds of these strong guys who want to show like that tough. One thing I learned when I was a kid, that if you think that you're a big boy, you pretty much sooner or later find out that there are bigger boys. And I think usually when Muhoozi posts these extremely stupid stuff on his X platforms, he wakes up and realizes, oh, I might be thinking I'm a big boy, but there are bigger boys. You remember there was a time when he warned that I think he gave an ultimatum of 48 hours for US's ambassador to Uganda to leave Uganda, only for the 48 hours ultimatum to pass, and Ambassador Pop was still in Uganda. He's actually still in Uganda. He ended up deleting those posts, and now I hope it shouldn't come as a surprise to you to learn that Muhoozi Kainerugaba,
President Museveni,
has actually deleted his those posts of threat against Bobi Wine. Listen to what Larry Madowo did here. First of all, I'm so happy that people do this because they've read his psychology. Now they know that he's a coward who wants to pose as a strong, tough guy. So anything he posts, people are able to take screenshots and screen record at the same time. Watch here.
President Museveni's son, Muhoozi Kainerugaba, posted a series of tweets where he threatened to kill Bobi Wine. That's his dad's main challenger, the leader of the opposition party. And Muhoozi is the military chief in Uganda. He's in charge of the army. He called Bobi Wine a baboon. He said that he had killed 22 Noop terrorists. Noop is Bobi Wine's party. And he said that 22 killed in 1 week is too low and promised to do better.
Like stuff normal, sane human beings do, or have killed people and I want to kill more. Like that's a normal language. Jeez.
He even said the first thing he would do is to remove Bobi Wine's balls.
What do you have to say there? I don't have anything to say.
Calls him Kabobi. Yes, this is Uganda's military chief and the son of the president. I asked him why he was bragging about killing Ugandans that support the opposition. And then the tweets disappeared. They were deleted. Of course, you cannot remove things from the internet. You can't erase them. So here they are.
Oh, I made that was a mistake. I have to delete. Too late, brother. Too late. In Uganda, there's a saying, "Ojukidde okwebikanga bukedde." You've just remembered to cover yourself when it's already morning. You got to wake up and go to work. So it's better to cover yourself the moment you enter your bed, so that you don't have to be like, okay, I think I would. It's time to pull my blanket, cover myself, only to check your time and be like, oh, it's 7. I've got to be to work. That's Muhoozi Kainerugaba. What do you think? Before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make a pitch here. Please consider subscribing to this feed, Mordecai Murisa Live. If you're watching us from Facebook, X platform, and TikTok, please make sure that you follow. We're almost 500,000, 500,000 people on TikTok. We're almost hitting 150,000 on Facebook, and we're almost hitting 50,000 on X platform. And on YouTube, we are 55,000 people. I think we want to hit the 100,000 subscribers mark. So if you want to join the Mordecai Murisa family, I would truly appreciate all of you. I've seen a few people put thank you gifts in the comment section. I don't take that for granted. Thank you so much. But the best way to support me is subscribe to this feed, like these videos, share them out there, and everything should be all right. That's it for now. What does this mean? Bobi Wine continues to hide from the violent tendencies of Museveni and his son. You might be wondering why Muhoozi Kainerugaba gave Bobi Wine a 48 hours ultimatum. It is because he's panicking. He doesn't know what Bobi Wine might do. They're afraid that the switch of the internet so that they could commit all these crimes when nobody's watching. They succeeded at that, but now they do not know. Internet has been restored, but they're afraid of what Bobi Wine might tell people. Go on streets, or he might lead a mass protest against the lawlessness and the impunity of the Museveni government. So that's why they're panicking. We wait to see what's going to come from Bobi Wine's camp, but I do really, really, really appreciate that he's still expressing this resolve, this bold and courageous persona. that he represents. I know he doesn't do that on his own. It is the backing that we, the Ugandan people, give him. And for that, I say thank you so much, Bobi Wine, and the rest of you folks out there who are helping him. My name is Mordecai Murisa. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.